Can the Carolina Panthers maintain their torrid defensive pace against Tom Brady and the Patriots?
And is there anyone worth starting in this game whose name doesn't rhyme with Frankowski?
These questions addressed on the War Room's Monday Night Football preview.
This is a game earlier in the year when you saw it, you probably thought, like, I can't wait. The Patriots will be coming off the bye. Patriots have only lost once in the Belichick era, coming off the bye. They're going to be dynamite. This is exciting. I'm going to start everybody. They're going to run roughshod all over the Panthers. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, not so fast. Hey, nice shooting, Tex. This is a tough game because that's a hot defense, but they're well rested. And this is the first time we're seeing the full complement of the Patriots offense.
Yeah, we got Shane Vereen is back.
Welcome back.
Rob Gronkowski, fully healthy. Danny Amendola mixing it up by also being healthy.
Still groin free, but, or whatever it is that connects his groin to the rest of his person self. But he did have 4 catches for over 100 yards and a touchdown against the Steelers. They did light up the Steelers like the Griswold family Christmas tree a couple weeks ago.
That was 55 points out of nowhere.
That was a 55 burger. The most points ever scored against the Steelers by the Patriots. It was wonderful to watch. It was delightful. Aaron Dobson is turning into a legitimate NFL wide receiver.
He is. He's in terms of he's the Patriots' #1 receiver, basically.
Yeah, he is at this point. Although it's still really Gronk. Gronk is averaging over 10 targets a game. He had a monstrous game against the Steelers a few weeks ago. Here's the problem. The D-end and linebacker play by the Panthers has been phenomenal. I think Luke Kuechly might be, next to like Kiko Alonso, the fastest and most aggressive linebacker in the NFL.
He's great.
And I think they're going to give Gronk fits. If the Patriots are going to score tomorrow, it's going to have to be screens, misdirections, and this is really where Shane Vereen comes back into play for them. And they're going to have to try to win down the field. So tomorrow night, ready for this? Here's a couple of your favorite phrases. It's going to be, who's got the better line? It's going to be a trench war.
Ooh, trench, just like World War I. And don't sleep, Bill Belichick will use mustard gas.
He is not afraid of using sarin on his opponents.
I'm not saying that he's a bad coach, but he is a war criminal.
He's not a bad coach, bad person, different story.
Let's talk about fantasy implications for the Panthers. Obviously, you like starting the Panthers defense.
Right.
Aggressive pass rush against a quarterback who's not very mobile. And by not very, I mean immobile.
Completely immobile. The most mobile quarterback in the NFL against the most immobile quarterback. But they're Under Armour buddies.
Now, we were talking earlier, you were deciding between Mike Tolbert or D'Angelo Williams.
It's a tough call.
Yeah.
Especially with Jonathan Stewart. I refuse to call him J. Stu. I just did, but you'll never hear that from me again. No. Jonathan Stewart will steal touches from both because he's a little bit bigger than D'Angelo Williams, but fast enough to be a regular running back, but can kind of be a goal line vulture as well. Tolbert is the guy that it's feast or famine with, I believe. Like D'Angelo will be the consistent carries. Tolbert is he's your screen pass guy, and he's definitely your touchdown vulture, red zone guy.
Yeah.
So it gets the goal line carries. So do you want to go feast or famine, or do you want to take the consistency? If it's a PPR league, you go Tolbert. If it's not a PPR league, I would say start D'Angelo Williams.
All right, I like that.
Patriots are also giving up 130 yards rushing a game. Most of that is up the middle because, of course, they don't have Wilfork, they don't have Mayo. They got guys like Chris Jones and Joe Villano. It sounds like a guy from HR and an Italian mechanics kid playing D-line for the Pats. So they do get Aqib Talib back, which is a big factor in trying to stop Steve Smith, but they don't have Alfonso Dennard or Steve Gregory.
That means you do like Greg Olsen to start at tight end, I assume.
Yes, and the Patriots are susceptible to tight end. So Greg Olsen probably gets the biggest check mark of anyone fantasy-wise for the Panthers on offense tomorrow night.
All right, there you go.